If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. So hey guys, today I just wanted to do something nice, quick and simple, and I wanted to do a little voiceover for speed paint because I never really take the time to kind of look at what I'm doing critically, at least as far as my drawing process goes. So I want to see if I could explain that and tell you a little bit about my thinking process as the piece goes on. So recently, since I work on my podcast now, I do all the art for it and basically just the whole production. And I want it to be kind of readily done. It's not a super involved art painting, but it's something that I can do to make like really nice and cute thumbnails for myself as the host for TreeBark, and as well as like a nice thank you gift for the guests that come on the show. I think that if I can, like kind of refine my process for this, then I can get more podcast episodes done and more art done, and then maybe I can trickle a little bit more into more refined digital painting that I can talk over and explain, and maybe help a little bit of people out there to take steps to make their own art better. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so here we can see that I started off with the basic idea, and I wanted to rough out the idea for the two poses for myself and my guest, and it's just really sketchy. There's no real like pose that I have in mind. I just want to rough out something that I think looks nice for like the attitude and style that I felt at the time. Just still keeping it simple, just doing some simple lines, and once I have the pose figured out, I just use I forget what brush that is actually. I just thought it really matched the style of the background, so I stuck with it. So you can see me still just doing my line work here and still getting a feel for the proportions and everything. Not a whole lot going on here, but as I go on, I just add small details or things that I think kind of add to the expression, and I always start around the face first. It kind of gives me a nice foothold on where I'm kind of taking the pose and the expression. Let's see. I've never really watched myself draw before and had to comment on it, so please excuse me if I kind of just am watching. I'm still gotta learn how to properly break down my process, but it usually goes from a rough idea to the line work and then slowly adding more details down the line. I'm not really thinking about anything but just one step at a time, because if I know myself, it's that when I really get excited about something, I want to do everything at once, and then it just becomes a huge cluster like mess, and that's no fun. So yeah, you can still see I'm adding some details and a little bit of value, and then there I was just checking at the ref to make sure that there was any more details for the guest or any character really. So here you can see that I'm blocking in the shape of the entire character, just so I can use that later on as a clipping mask to refer to the silhouette, so that I can fully color in the characters later. So I'm still refining that, still checking if everything's good, and here you can see me actually color picking from the exact colors on the ref sheets, filling in all the local colors, making sure that they fit right and they're in the right spots. Yeah, it's kind of just like a coloring book phase right now. Not too, I would say, zany and creative, just trying to keep things on proper reference. I adjust colors here and there to make sure that I'm aligning them, how they would appear in this pose. And if I see that there's a slight difference or improvement that I can make in the face that I'm feeling at the time, I'll just tweak that a bit. And as like a small tip too that I picked up over doing commissions, for really dark characters, you can get away with just lightening if somebody's pure black, you don't have to render their color as just their local color is just black, because it often takes away from your line work if it's also black. So a good way is just kind of knocking that down a bit, a couple values, and as long as you line up the other colors by lowering their values, it sells pretty well. So here you can see me using that clipping mask a lot, and then referring to gradients and changing the gradients to like an overlay or some sort of color dodge to really give the atmosphere and the life that is set in the environment that we're in. So if it's in the woods, we have, you know, this nice bright kind of evening or dawn light that I really like. That's like some of my favorite kind of like twilighty moods that, you know, happens during the day where the sun's setting just right and you get that nice orange glow. And then here's kind of just wrapping up and just putting in the finishing details for like the depth of field by blurring out the foreground and background and really focusing the attention on the conversation of the two characters. And that's the thumbnail. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. That was a bit fast, and I just wanted to reiterate that this was sped up about 8 times, so by no means did I do this quickly, but I thought it was really enjoyable. I streamed it on Twitch. It took about an hour and a half or so, and I think I like that. I'll keep doing that and see if you guys enjoy it too. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will get back to work, I guess. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye.